Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. Today is an exciting day. So pretty much, you know, it is January, it's cold, and we're in South Carolina, and I bought myself a snowmobile. So pretty much last year, I went snowmobiling for my first time into the woods. We went to Denver, it was a blast. And then I went to California, we had a blast, but renting snowmobiles is no fun. So I went ahead in the summertime and bought me a snowmobile. And this thing was wrecked. We had to go all the way to Minnesota, got this thing, but now it's time to rebuild this thing. I've had it, I bought the parts for it. I'm excited because, as you guys can see, I'm a professional snowmobile driver. You know, I was riding non-turbos and I bought myself a turbo. So we got a turbo snowmobile. It's a Polaris. Honestly, I don't remember. It's been such a long time. I bought a a snowmobile cover for it. So it's all covered up, but let's go ahead and unwrap my present to myself. I don't even know. Hold on. It's been a minute since I I know it's damaged on this side. Ooh. It's a Polaris. Look at this thing. Look at this thing. This is new to me, but pretty much it has some damage right here. So it looks like it got hit right here. This control arm is sitting back. We have a little bit of damage right here on this control arm. It broke off right there. The spindle looks good. I think I only got a lower control arm. This was good. It's got some shock stuff, you know. Hopefully it's good, soft, hard. But it's a Rocky Mountain King Polaris something. RMK 850. Turbo. So pretty much they don't come turbo. When I was looking at the auto auction, you know, I was like, I should buy me a turbo one, you know, might as well go more power so I can do the wheelies, you know. Wheelies are fun to do. But when I looked at the cover pictures, this is what got me sold. If I can open it, look at this. We got ourselves an aftermarket turbo kit on this thing. This thing sounds pretty sweet. I was looking at it, so this turbo kit used is almost like $2.5 grand on eBay. I paid, I think, $1,200 for this thing, or plus fees, like $2,000. So just in the turbo kit, I can sell it and I can get my monies back and make some money and sell it. But that's not what we're here for. We're here to rebuild something and then go enjoy it. So this weekend we might be getting some snow. So that's why I'm doing this video, because we're forecasting some snow and I'll be the only one in South Carolina driving a snowmobile. Maybe I'll make a video. That'd be great. But anyways, pretty sweet. Let's see if we'll start. So since they put the turbo kit in here, oh, look at that. It's so old, the zip tie just breaks. That's been a long time. Look at that. Anyways, since this turbo kit, I've been doing some research on it, they delete the battery. So this does not have electric start anymore. And it has the king, this thing. So let's go ahead and pop that. That thing's in there. And let's see if this thing will start. This thing only has 1,100 miles, so 1,100 miles, which is like nothing. Like somebody just didn't even use this thing. So it's pretty exciting. I'm excited for this thing. Let's get inside the shop. We're gonna replace the suspension on this thing. Also has a little bit of damage on the rear. We'll get that replaced, and we gotta fix the plastics a little bit. There's a little crack in it. But these things, I don't want to go too perfect on it because you're going to ride it, you're going to scratch it, you're going to dent it, you're going to break stuff. So let's fix what we need to and maybe hit some snow if it snows. All right, so there she is. Here's our new lower control arm, our front brace, and I'm still somewhere. I know I bought this thing, this little bar thing. So it's somewhere in the shop. I gotta find it. But check out this snowmobile, pretty sweet. And yeah, so let's take apart this front end, and you know, you can see how this thing, the front nose is kind of pushed over. Hopefully we don't find any more hidden damages, nothing like that. But at least this thing runs and drives. Should be a quick little repair, and we'll go from there. All right, so we took apart the front crash bar or whatever it's called, and this thing actually had to cut in pieces. So I guess maybe I got a cheap one or something, but this thing's definitely thicker and actually had a bar that goes under the exhaust, and mine doesn't. And I started looking to take the exhaust, so there's a lot of clips. Took one off with pain, so I figured since mine doesn't have it, what's the point of cutting it? I am just gonna put it underneath. So got that thing off. Let's try to test fit this guy and see if it works. All right, so there we have it. We got the lower control arms off. So this one took a hit. You can see definitely bent it back. Even bent it like right here. Look at that, staying straight with that one. And look at that. So that's why this thing was sitting back a lot. Let's go ahead and install the new control arm and see how alignment looks like. All right guys, so it's the next day, and as you guys can see, you know, South Carolina weather, next day it's sunny, everything's melting. So we rode last night a little bit. This thing was fun to ride. It's got a lot of power, but we need a lot more snow to make a thing. So all that forecast for crazy blizzard, snowstorm.
Below freezing when this heavy precipitation arrives. We could be looking at heavy freezing rain, nothing up to the point of severe weather. Freeze over and cause more problems for at least driving, possibly some power outage issues.
Didn't really happen, you know. So we rode the snowmobile, and then last night we went in the sauna, and we did the sauna, which got hot, and then the cold plunge. We had like 2 inches of ice. Maybe we'll add that clip right here. Can you believe it? We broke it.
Oh, you're a madman.
Oh. But that was fun. But anyways, the snowmobile did really good. This thing's got some power. I mean, the turbo, the thing spools out. You can hear the wastegate on it and everything. It's steering straight, but the next thing to do is probably ship this thing to California where we're gonna go riding. So maybe we'll do an episode of me flying out there and actually testing this thing out against some other machines, and me climbing the mountains, which will be really fun. But thanks you guys for staying tuned for this episode. Leave us a comment down below what you guys think of this build. Was it cool? We're in it pretty cheap, and you know, you buy them in the summer for cheap and you enjoy them in the winter. So we'll catch you guys next time.